Hello, my name is Matt Dietz, and this is my ACTE 651 Module 1 screencast. I teach at Midwest High School. Midwest High School is located in Middleburg, Pennsylvania, and that's real near Susquehanna University, town of Selinsgrove, and Bucknell University, about an hour north of Harrisburg. At Midwest High School, I teach technology education. Specifically, I teach in the areas of construction and manufacturing, as you can see by the picture pulled up. I also teach the drafting as well as the research and design classes in our technology education department. While part of my other professional duties are, this is a group of engineering students that we take to a career fair, and I am also the TSA, or Technology Student Association, advisor for our school. Why did I choose Millersville's STEM endorsement program? I had taken a look at a number of STEM programs available, varying from full-blown master's programs to the endorsement or other certifications. And Millersville was a very good fit for what I was looking to accomplish. I have a master's degree in instruction as well as a master's degree in classroom technology, so I was really looking for something to add on to those that would better serve me as what is the current best practices that exist with STEM and how to integrate that into my current coursework. As far as a little bit about me, my family and interests, as I started thinking about how I want to present this, my family is my interest. There's four of us. I have my son Keenan, my wife Tammy, and my daughter McKenna. And we spend a lot of time doing things together or involved in our kids. I used to laugh at the idea of a soccer mom or just transporting your kids here and there, but it's become a reality to my wife and I wouldn't trade it for the world. We spend a little bit of time traveling, whether it be the beach or, as you can see, a picture of falling water, or just some time around the campfire. It could be sporting events or participating in sports, as my children are both fairly active, or some other outdoor activities and hobbies that we participate in. Now, as I started to think about exactly what my STEM perspective is when I read over the question, I went ahead and I jotted down a picture of a spider web. And I really felt that for me, STEM was just the integration of so many disciplines into one unit, or more importantly, how they're connected to one another. And then I went ahead and read, what is my STEM perspective, or what is your STEM perspective, the booklet. And I found out mine was the integrated disciplines thought process, and an example being students study problems or conduct investigation that overlap and progress through the disciplines. So this was probably the closest to my spider web perspective. So why is it important to increase our STEM literacy, even if you're not going to pursue it as a career? Number one, it's incredibly integrated into all areas of our lives, especially here in the Western culture. Number two, it's going to be the primary driver of our future economy. An interesting note is that 4% of our population actually creates the jobs for the other 96%. Additionally, we're not all going to be professional scientists, but many of our occupations are going to require some level of knowledge of STEM. And finally, just individual decisions, maybe regarding something as a medical diagnosis or something regarding global warming, could be impacted by what we know about STEM and how we can influence decisions regarding. So what are some desired outcomes of STEM education? Number one, we want to increase advanced training and careers in the STEM fields, expand the STEM-capable workforce, and finally increase scientific literacy among the general public. And all of these really relate to the previous slide as far as why is it important to know about STEM. So what is the best criteria for measuring success? Number one, criteria related to STEM outcomes. Outcomes are how we measure success, or is most often related to measuring success. Criteria related to STEM-focused schools, since they are considered to be the experts in the field. And finally, criteria related to STEM instruction and, of course, school-level practices. What educational practices do successful programs employ? Number one, effective instruction capitalizes on what students' early interest and experience were composed of. Number two, it identifies and builds on what they know. And of course, provides students with experiences to engage them in practices of science and certainly sustain their interest. So what can schools do to support STEM education? Number one, school leadership as a driver for change. Principals must be strategic, focused on instruction, and inclusive of others in the leadership work. Number two, professional capacity, or the quality of the faculty and staff recruited to the school, their base beliefs and values about change, the quality of ongoing professional development, and the capacity of the staff to work together. Number three, parent-community ties that involve active outreach to make school a welcoming place for parents, engage them in supporting their child's academic success, and strengthen connections to other local institutions. 4. Student-centered learning climate. Such climate is safe, welcoming, stimulating, nurturing environment focused on learning for all students. And finally, the instructional guidance that is focused on organization of the curriculum, the nature of academic demand or challenges it poses, and the tools teachers have to advance learning. So with that in mind, how can I incorporate STEM into my classroom? Number one, I'm going to take deliberate efforts to take core concepts from other disciplines and show where and how they are applied to technology education, and network with instructors within and outside of my department and identify possible collaboration efforts. Specifically, what are my goals for this class, ACTE 651? I'd like to develop my understanding of what effective STEM programs are composed of and look like, as well as better integrate the S, the science of STEM, into my technology education courses.